Thank you. So may I come in?
Yes, come. Please have a good afternoon.
Thank you, sir.
So just give us brief introduction of yourself.
Sir, I have done my schooling from West Bengal. Then I did my 12th from Sri Ayappa Public School from Bokaro. Then I have completed my graduation in dental surgery, sir. Then I was working for 3 years there in professor's clinic. Then, sir, I started preparing for this civil services from 2020. I'm preparing for this exams.
There is no hobby in your life.
Yes, sir. I watch movies. I like watching movies and meditation.
Which type of movies?
Sir, generally, sir, motivational movies and sir,
Okay, just tell me one thing. What is the difference between feature film and documentary film?
sir, feature film. I think, sir, it is more based on the fantasy and imagination, and documentary are the something related with the parallel cinemas, which is based on the realities of the society or realities of any of the event.
Okay. And certainly, which movie you have seen?
Sir, it was based on the Sindhu Tai Sapkal's life story.
Okay. What is the name?
Me Sindhu Tai Sapkal, that's the name, sir.
Who is actor or actress?
So it is Marathi movies and I exactly don't know, sir, the name.
So, what is the negative aspect of your personality?
I think, sir, somewhat I am introvert. That's my first negative point. And
Then how can you work on the, in particular, the police services? If you are introvert, then how can you transmit your thinking to your subordinates?
sir, I think this is my negative point. I have identified it. I will work on it. I will improve it. And I think I will improve it, sir.
Okay. Your optional is history.
Yes, sir.
What is history?
Sir, it talks about the society, economy, and political situations of the different phases of the timeline
Timeline or civilization or human life?
of human life, sir, civilizations.
Sir.
Madhukar,
Yes, sir.
you belong to Patna, na?
Yes, sir.
Just let me know that why should I visit your city?
It is an historical city, sir, Patna. It has been the capital of Magad also, sir. And it is situated near the Ganga. And recently, sir, so many circuits is being developed, which is Gandhi Circuit, Sadakat Ashram is there, museum is there, Patna Museum is there, and Golghar is there, which has historical importance. And sir, Hanuman Mandir is there. So many historical places, and sir, Javik Udyan is there, Zoological Park. So, sir, Patna Science City is also being developed.
And why shouldn't I visit Bihar?
I think, sir, each places has its own advantage and disadvantage. I don't think, sir, somebody think of not visiting Bihar or not visiting Patna.
Okay, Madhukar, just let me know that do you have any interest in painting or art as being a student of history?
As a personal interest, I didn't have, but from the time I have started reading history, I have developed interest in art and culture,
Very
sir.
good. And it is said that Mughal painting is called the blend of Persian and European painting. How far do you agree with this statement?
Mughal Babur had brought Humayun, sir. Humayun, when he came back to India again, he had brought some painters who were with him, and I think when the Mughal painting developed, it was a combination of both the European and the Indian, both got fused together.
What is better to say about Harappan civilization? Was it degraded or was it declined?
There are different evidence. It can be said that it declined because of the frequent floods. There are certain.
What should we call it? It was degraded or it was declined? Is there any difference between these both words, degradation and decline?
Yes, a decline means degraded means over the period of time there is a certain if it was an urban civilization, and throughout the period of time means people started shifting to different places, and it became a rural areas, that can be said to be the degraded. Decline means it because of certain sudden factors. It might have got means it got over because of maybe some natural reasons, or certain theories say that there was an Aryan invasion, sir, because of that.
Okay. Do you think is there any similarity between thoughts of Gandhi and Bhagat Singh?
Sir, Gandhi, uh, there is some certain similarities. Both were voracious readers and had drawn inspiration from the ancient uh, uh,
I'm
ancient
asking
books.
about their thoughts, not about their habits and hobbies. Okay. Have you heard about the HDF? Recently, a new instrument introduced by RBI.
Sorry, sir.
So,
You are a dentist.
Yes, sir.
Why you are interested in administrative job in Bihar?
Sir, being born in village and seeing the situation of village somewhat, I was motivated from my childhood to work for the people at the ground level, and seeing that government has so many schemes, and uh, hearing about the district magistrate has is doing so much of work for the people at the ground level, I was motivated somewhat from my childhood to go in the civil services, sir.
At ground level, medical requirement also very poor in Bihar.
Sir, so sir, I decided to choose for this medical. It gave me an extra I think, sir, it made me understand about the difficult medical situations or medical problems which is prevailing in Bihar, on and sir. Like tobacco consumptions, which is very much prevalent, and we deal with tobacco consumption cessation programs, etc. We have public health dentistry, so sir, I think it has made me more aware about the diseases which is prevalent in Bihar.
How you prevent tobacco consumption? What your roadmap?
So WHO also has been launching many programs. So the first thing is that, sir, awareness, and
As a doctor, you create more awareness in society
yes.
than administrative officer.
Sir, I think, sir, if I would have been working as a dentist, I would have been only dealing with the oral health. But as a civil servant, I think, sir, I can work in different fields, different dimensions. So, sir, I chose to be a civil servant.
Well, what is the role in odontology? What is the role of laser in odontology, odontological
Yes.
surgery?
So it is a recent advantage in dentistry, and this has a very wide application in dentistry as of now, sir. And sir, for any surgical purposes also, this laser is being used. Even for we have many people, they have the tongue tie. For so any minor surgery has to be performed. For that, laser is being used, and uh, and for any other maxillofacial surgery also, so laser has got wide applications.
What is the significance of stem cell?
So stem cell, it is as such now gaining very wide application as of now. From stem cell, we can grow any organ. Organ cultivation can be done from stem cell, depending on what type of stem cell is there.
Name any stem cell bank in Bihar,
Sorry, sir.
in Delhi.
Sir, aims, I think, I'm not sure of, sir. I'll just say, sir.
Effect of maternity
Yes, sir.
based upon which cell organelles?
I I think,
What is effect of maternity?
sir, effect of maternity,
Okay, three parents baby.
three-parent baby, it is to cure there are certain diseases which is arising because of the mitochondria. So, sir, two parents, gametes are being taken, and from the third parent, that defective mitochondria is being replaced from the third parent. So, this is why it is called a three-parent baby.
Okay.
Specify during the freedom struggle, we just specify the role of Bihar in Gandhian movement as well as revolutionary movement.
Sir, Gandhian movement, after Champaran non-cooperation movement, Bihar widely participated in that. There was a widespread boycott of the foreign goods. So many students and left their government schools, and even national school was opened. Vidyapeeth was opened with Maulana Abul Kalam as Majrul Haq as the president. Even during the salt satyagraha, it has wide spread in Bihar. Even they participated. Chowkidari tax was stopped. They stopped paying the chowkidari tax. Even during the Quit India movement, sir, there was formation of the Ajad Dasta through by Jai Prakash Narayan sir. And even 7 students who tried to hoist the flag, they were martyred, and there was widespread protest against the British in the Bihar during Quit India movement also, sir. Even revolutionary movement, sir, it has very wide spread. It was widely spread in Bihar. Anushilon Samiti, sir, it was set up in Bihar. Its branch under Sachin Sanyal. And sir, after that, Seal Bhadra Yazi, who was the one of the proponent of forward bloc, he also participated in that. And sir, there were many revolutionaries. And sir, incident of 1908 is also significant, in which Parfulla Chaki and the Khudiram Bose threw the bomb on the magistrate of Muzaffarpur, sir.
Do you find any significant peasant movement in Bihar?
Yes, sir. It was very much significant, sir, in Bihar. Swami Sajananda Saraswati founded the All India Kisan Sabha in 1936. He was very much active in the Bihar. And sir, even in Munger region also, Sri Krishna Singh and Sir Muhammad Jubair, they were very much active in the Kisan Sabha movement, sir. Even Bihar Provincial Kisan Sabha was formed.
Madhukar, people used to say that your mouth is a mirror of your health.
Yes.
Is it true?
Yes, sir.
How so? How can you find the various diseases from by checking your mouth only?
Sir, I think so many diseases. It has the application. It has symptoms in oral cavities like tongue. There are so many diseases related with the internal organs, which is reflected through the changes in the tongue. Then lymph nodes, sir. Any infection in the body, there is a lymph node gets inflamed. So through inflammation of the lymph node also reflects any infection in the bodies.
Okay. Achha, Madhukar, there recently you can see that there are 2 challenges. One is unemployment, yes, and the other is inflation.
Yes, sir.
But the great economist Phillips, he used to say that if you want to decrease the unemployment, you have to increase the inflation, and vice versa.
Yes, sir.
So how will you deal with this situation? Presently, they both are prevailing in India.
Sir, I think, sir, inflation to some extent, it indicates that there is a demand for the goods. It leads to the setting up of the industries, increase in the industrial activities. It leads to the more employment, and in that way, it can reduce the unemployment, sir, to some extent. So, sir, this is what is explained by the Phillips curve. But if the inflation is beyond certain limit, so I think, sir, then this Phillips curve does not hold good, sir.
Thank you.
What is the contribution of Bihar in the history of India?
Sir, from ancient time, Bihar has been the center of the great civilizations like Maurya civilization. Then we have the Guptas, which has developed in that area. And though we see that then Karnataka dynasty was also prevalent during the medieval period. Palas were there during the medieval times, and it has great significance even during the Indian national freedom struggle, sir.
In recent time, there is a portal in news.
Yes, sir.
Its name is Temple 360 portal. Have you heard about that?
Sorry, sir.
So, what is the role of Archaeological Survey of India in recent disputes?
Sir, Archaeological Survey of India is the preserver and of all the ancient monuments. So, sir, recently Archaeological Survey of India was given the responsibility to map the Gyanvapi mosque and sir, and publish its finding.
If we replace Mahatma Gandhi from our freedom struggle, then what would be the history of India?
Sir, I think, sir, Mahatma Gandhi, after his advent, Indian national movement grew in a gradual manner with a non-cooperation movement, civil disobedience movement to the Quit India movement, sir. And he brought for the first, there were revolts from moderate side also after the formation of the Congress, from moderates and extremists also. But sir, after 1920s, there were extremists like Lala Lajpat Rai were active, but others like Sir Arvind Ghosh, Bipin Chandra Pal they had taken means they were not active. But when Gandhi came, he brought the masses into the movement, sir. He brought the women's, peasants, laborers into the movement, and it became a mass movement. And it grew gradually through non-cooperation movement to civil disobedience movement to the Sir Quit India movement.
Why Bihar is so backward?
Sir, Bihar has been the place of great learning from the ancient time, but sir, I think, sir, after independence, during the regional development plan also, I think economical, it has lacked to some extent in the economical development, which is being reflected in other sphere also, sir.
Okay, thank you. Your interview is over now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.